Thank you for that lovely reception, everybody. Well, the microphone's a bit moist. It's that kind of evening. Who apologised?
Me.
Okay, good. You add your long list of the things you were describing, and he makes the microphone moist. It's quite a talent. You should market that. Not entirely sure how. Anyway, so my name is Emily, and I'd just like to say first off, I do not like to pigeonhole myself sexuality-wise, but if I absolutely had to, I'd say I was grateful. And if you want to know what that means, it means whatever you identify on the wide spectrum of gender, and it is a spectrum, not a Commodore 64. Nice to not have to explain that to the audience. So wherever you identify on the Sega Dreamcast of gender, wherever you identify on the SNES of gender, I'm getting bored of mentioning consoles now. By the way, my flirting technique, little tip, is me going, "Do you remember Games Master?" And they go, "Yes, that was great." And I go, "Great, sex?" Tends to work, and given that I quite often date people that are a little bit younger than me, because it makes me feel youthful. And also I relate to the kids by also being very, very skint. So I got a free university education, but I also also understand oat milk. You get people going, "Oats don't have nipples. Where does the milk come from?" And I call them to one side and go, "It comes from its penis." Anyway, wherever you identify on the Nintendo Switch of gender, I can, what's the word? Disappoint you. Or if you're really lucky, I'll let you disappoint me. I'm 44 now, and I seem to have bypassed the whole sexy MILF thing. MILF, as far as I understand it from an episode of Hollyoaks, stands for Mums I Like to Fancy. I seem to have gone completely past that and gone straight to the, oh, but she makes a good packed lunch. I do, as it happens. Cheese and pickle, baby. They're good lunches, but they are quite acidic. The thing about aging is you can never quite believe what you are as old as you are. Like, people ask how old I am, and I'm like, well, I think I'm 44. I'm not 100% sure. Then I work out the year I was born in, and then I cry. Because it doesn't seem all that long ago I was a stroppy teenager locked in her room spending hours and hours playing Sonic the Hedgehog. That's not a synonym for masturbation, which is not to say that didn't take place as well. And when I was younger, I used to be like, yeah, I'm really cynical. I'm so cynical. Look at me, I'm smoking. I'm Humphrey Bogart and Robert Smith all in one. To be honest, I still think that. I can give you a number of my therapists later. It's not working. But the thing is, you see, people say sorry, I'm buffering. This is what happens when you're in your 40s and you have too much caffeine. See, it makes a change. I used to drink too much alcohol, and I used to wake up after a night out with like a corsage of McChicken sandwich. And I'd look in the mirror at my sunken eyes in my sweaty, spammy face and go, still got it. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the thing with they say that cynics are actually closet romantics. But nobody wants to admit that, which is why you very, very rarely get Valentine's cards that say things like, well, let's see how this goes. You all do for now until the next series of Doctor Who is on. I don't know if you clocked the look I've gone for tonight. I call this Auntie Jean got in the Bacardi again. Accessorised, as always, by my face, which is Ghost of Victorian Child. This is a look best suited for peering through the windows at 3 a.m. and saying things like, why couldn't we have had crumpets at Michaelmas? So, yes, I do enjoy Halloween, but don't worry, I'm not one of those tedious people that goes, oh, Halloween's my Christmas. Because I hate that. They're two separate holidays. So I will tell you one thing. Pancake Day is my bonfire night. What does that mean? It means don't let me in your kitchen. Unless you really want a cheese and pickle. And I'll leave you guys on this, because I always had a sort of secret ambition to be a musical comedian, but I don't really sing unless there's alcohol and karaoke, and that is not pretty. I've seen videos. It's me wailing and my friends going, Emily, you can't be Meatloaf and Cher at the same time. They're right, as it happens. Actually, my other big ambition in comedy is to write a fringe show which is 45 minutes of sad bits and one dick joke. I'm going to call that Waiting for Nobbo. Yes, a literary night tonight. Philip Larkin and Beckett. What next? Margaret Drabble, maybe. Don't know why I said that. I've never read any of her books. I just think her name's quite funny. Anyway, what I'd like you guys to do for me, just to fulfil my musical comedy dream whilst also letting me be really fucking lazy, is just do me a simple blues riff. Are you up for that? Yeah. Okay, so da 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 da. Well, being a hamster, it sure ain't no fun. I had 52 babies, and I ate every one. I've been Emily McQuaid, thank you.